Hey guys, Mshay Gaming here. I'm back with another video on high player growth. Now, for those of you who haven't seen my videos before, the high player growth, I tend to find people with player faces who at least grow by around about 4 points minimum. So, without further ado, we're going to get started. Now, I will mention this is a very, very poor league for this type of thing. There are a lot of people that grow, but most of them are non-player faces. So I will mention a couple of them. What I call them is honorable mentions. So, for example, there are two non-player faces here that grow a lot in Angers. It can be this guy right here, 74. He goes for 79, and another guy you call Mikel, who he also goes from a 73 to a 79. So that would be like an honorable mention. Like for Monaco, we'd have Fabinho, who goes from a 79 to an 87, and for example, Silva just down here, 81 to 88. So we're gonna try and find our first player face now. So we're gonna go to Dion or Dion, however people say it. Let's have a look. Where are you? Abeid. Of course, he's had his player face for actually a few seasons. Newcastle was not his first time having his player face. He had it a long time before. I used to use him before he went to Newcastle. Now he goes from a 71 to a 75, so he barely makes it into the video, but of course he's got his player face, so it's a main positive. As I told you at the beginning, guys, there are not many in this league at all. French is actually one of the worst leagues for it. It is one of the worst leagues I've done for this. Then we got Roland, who goes from a 78 to an 83. Again, he's not a player face. Just going to prove it. There we go. Not a player face. And we have Malcolm, who goes from 76 to 85 here. Skipping on. So we got, let's see. Let's just go for the player faces now. So you got Marseille. Now we got two here. One of them is one of the new faces in the latest update. Now we got Thwaven. He's got his player face. He's on loan at Marseille, guys. He actually goes from 79 to an 85, which is an incredible jump, to be fair. So that's a really, really good one right there, guys. The other one I want to show you is NG. I don't know how to say it, so correct me if I'm wrong. He's on loan from Tottenham, unless they've bought him. He's one of the new player faces, guys, who's just been added like a few days ago. He, of course, goes from a 71 to an 80, so he's actually a nice little player to pick up if you need, if you do need a striker, of course. Now, Lyon, they have actually got a few in Lyon. The first one I want to cover is the goalkeeper, Lopez. He's actually very, very good, and he actually goes from an 83 to an 87, so that's actually a really good jump for the goalkeeper. So that could be one worth using, guys. One of the best growers in the team, though, is Fekir. He has player face given to him last season. There he is. He's a right wing in this FIFA rather than a striker. He goes from an 81 to an 87 himself. So that's a really, really nice little jump, and becomes quite a solid winger. Tolisso, though, this is the biggest jumper, of course. Just about beats Fekir. Tolisso I used in the last FIFA, very, very good. Got his player face, of course. This guy is someone worth picking up early on in FIFA, because he goes from a 78, which wouldn't cost you too much, maybe around about 10 mil you could probably buy him for. He would go from 78 to an 86, guys. So that's an incredible jump for him right there. The final one we want to show you on Lyon is Ferry. Again, I used him in the last FIFA. He's actually very, very good. 77 to an 81 is what he'll jump from. Of course, he's got his player face, which is the main thing. I didn't find out till halfway through FIFA last year that he had his player face, which is quite annoying. Now, this is unfortunately the final team in the video, guys. Like I said, it's very, very poor in this league. Start off with Verratti. He goes from a level of 85 to a 90, so he becomes one of the better midfielders in the game. Some of you might be the best. You know, I've played with a combination of Jonjo Shelvey and Jordan Classy, and for some reason I play better than if I was with, say, Paul Pogba and someone else. You know, it's weird how it works. It's all about how you like to play. Rabiot. Now, I originally was hoping it would be a player face. It turns out it's not. But I'm going to tell his rating anyway. It's a 79 to an 86, so it's a really, really good jump, guys. Really good jump. Next we have Marquinhos. Now Marquinhos, if I can find him, he's somewhere. There he is. Goes from an 82, guys, to a level of 88. So that's a really, really nice jump. Solid defender. Solid defender. Then we have his teammate Kawaza. He goes from level of 81, also goes to an 88. So again, really solid left back. This guy, really good at attacking. Then we have Jesse from Real Madrid. Of course, he's made his move permanent now. So he, of course, starts off a respectable 80 and will finish on around about an 87. So again, really, really big jump. To be fair, PSG have a lot of players that have potential. This final one I want to show you, though, guys, is a shock to me because I didn't realize how well he's come along. It's the goalkeeper, Areola. I assume I'm saying that right. Now, this guy, I actually played with this guy because he had his player face about 2 seasons ago, maybe even 3. And that's when I started using him as my backup keeper. For some reason, this guy's gone up to like a level 81, and he can go to a level of 89. And potentially be one of the best goalkeepers in the game. I don't know how the hell that happened this year. He shot up so much. So, guys, that could be a really good goalkeeper to pick up now. Now, unfortunately, that is the end of the video today, guys. Like I said, I wish it was longer. I wish I had more to show you. But those are the only people that grow by more than 4 points with player faces. There were tons and tons of honorable mentions I could have done, but you know, that's not the point of the video. The point is to show you the player faces. So, anyone else that I've missed out with player faces, of course, as I told you at the beginning, they are left out because they do not grow by more than 4 points. Some of them, like Cavani and all those, they don't even grow at all. So, if anything, they do have the potential to drop. So, that'll end the video, guys. And, as always, thanks for watching.